Hello, my name is Darius Harris, and today I'll be talking about unimolecular diffusion, or better known as UMD. Over here we have a binary system of fluid A, and it's open, and we have a cylinder that's open to the atmosphere. So we have air running across it, and below it we have this stagnant air, which is B. And then between A and B, we have this layer called the film layer, and from the film layer up to the top of the cylinder, we have Z in the vertical direction, and this is Z1, which is the top of the cylinder. And on this side, we have YA, which is the concentration from fluid A to the top of the cylinder, which is YA2, which equals 0 concentration. And this is called the film space. And we're looking at the diffusion of A through B. And here is an equation of the mass, the molar flux of A through in the Z direction is equal to the concentration of the diffusivity of A, B with the derivative of Y of A over D of Z plus the bulk flow mass transfer Y of A times N of Z plus N of BZ. But as you can see here, I crossed it out because A and B do not react. So NBZ is 0, which means it's stagnant, which equals no net movement B, and B is negligible solubility into A. So with that being said, I crossed it out, and then we're left with this equation. Now, to get it more like fixed laws equation, we're gonna move the bulk mass flow mass transfer that we have to the other side, and we move it to the other side. This will go to the denominator, and then we'll get the mole fraction of A in the gas stream, which is 1 minus Y of A. And then from here, from this equation that we have, we're gonna have to derive it, and we're gonna get the derivative of N of Z of D of Z equals negative C of diffusivity of A, B, with the integral of derivative of D of YA over 1 minus Y of A. So from here, we're assuming that the A going into the film is the same that it's leaving. So if N equals out with no accumulation, that means over here that N of Z going in is equal to N of Z going out. And if the derivative of N of Z over the direction of Z going up, then N of A of Z is constant. So we can kick that out of the integral from over here. From this equation, we bring it over here, we kick it out, and then we're left with D of Z equals negative concentration of D of diffusivity of A and B with integration of derivative of Y of A over 1 minus Y of A. And then we mark our parameters, which is Z1 and Z2, and then Y of A2 and Y of A1. So over here, now we have our integral. So now that it's kicked out of the integral, now we have N of A Z times Z2 minus Z1 equals the concentration of diffusivity of A and B, natural log of 1 minus Y of A over Y of A2. So basically all we did was we kicked this to the numerator and then did the derivative of dy of A to get this. And then from here, now we could just minimize it a little bit more, condense it a little bit more, and get N of A Z by itself once we kick it to the other side, and we get the concentration times the diffusivity of AB over Z2 minus Z1 natural log of 1 minus Y of A over 1 minus Y A2. And then from there, we could just kick off the subscripts and just you're left with the flux characteristics for position and concentration. N of Z equals concentration diffusivity of AB over Z minus Z1 natural log of 1 minus Y of A over 1 minus YA2. Thank you so much.